Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's been a couple of weeks since we put a video out, and we thought we'd do a video to update you on what we've been up to here on the homestead. So we had Kevin's mom that came by for a visit for a couple of weeks, as well as some neighbors from Washington State who are moving to Arkansas as well. So we enjoyed visits with them. In the meantime, we've also been working on our garden. We've had a couple of new additions and brought in one new addition as well we'd like to show you. So we're excited today to put out a video that's going to give you all the scoop on what we've been doing lately. So come along and we'll show you what we've been up to.
So while we had Mom in town, we decided to take her to go show her what beauty Arkansas had to offer. Here is Mirror Lake, which is near Blanchard Caverns Springs in north central Arkansas. You'll see. So here's the springs at Blanchard Caverns. Just wait till you see where the source of this water is from. So we took Mom down into the caverns on a tour. Here we're roughly 300 feet below ground inside the caverns. Holding everybody up. That's so cool.
I appreciated you slowing down. Goes back here behind these seats, and it ends in a sinkhole collapse. And part of the room goes the way we're going to go to turn around, and there's another sinkhole collapse up there. I'll show you. It's much easier to see.
If you ever get a chance to visit north central Arkansas, I highly recommend checking out Blanchard Caverns Springs. The pictures that I have here do not do it any justice. It is absolutely gorgeous. So we had a great time visiting with Mom and showing her around Arkansas and where we live now. But now it's time to get back to work. We're going to be out working on trying to reclaim our garden. Everything's kind of a mess. Had a pretty good amount of rain lately and everything's grown up really good. We had my mom come into town, spend some time with us, so we haven't been out actually doing any yard work. And everything is overgrown like crazy. So, gonna try fixing this problem. First things first, we needed to start working on cleaning up the perimeter. All of the garden, we had electric hot wire fencing around it. I needed to go through and start taking a lot of that down because I planned on trying to get one of the neighbors' tractors in here to prep some more area to make the garden bigger. This area next to the garden really took off. It is actually downstream from our compost pile, so all the rainwater would flush all the good material from the compost and feed these plants. They were as tall as the fence was, so it took quite a bit of work to get it knocked down. Here I'm working on tilling a section so we can get our tomato plants and pepper plants in the ground. Definitely a lot harder using a regular rototiller. If only there was an easier way. And here comes the easier way. Luckily, all our neighbors around here have tractors, and we're very grateful that they let us borrow them when we need to. Here we're working on putting down some black landscaping fabric to try to help keep the weeds under control. Some friends of ours have had great success using this in their garden. This is our first time giving it a try in our own. Got some of our tomatoes in the ground. So I got the tractor over here from the neighbors, and we're going to go through and try working on making the garden a little bit bigger. All this area here is where we had our garden for last year. And down here at the end, I went through and extended a couple more T-posts out. I'm going to punch the garden out about another 20 feet. So I'm going to go through and try to till up all of this and get it prepped so we can do some planting. This is our original compost pile that we tried moving some in a previous video. Now that we have access to a tractor and the ground is firmed up, we're going to go do this the right way.
So we were out cleaning the property and we just found this guy. Don't really know what he is, but we have him in this jar and we're gonna go dump him out in our field. Pretty cool. Yeah.
Tractor definitely makes short work of turning over the compost. Now we just got to push everything back into a pile. The soil in our garden area actually contains a lot of clay. It's never been gardened here before, and when it gets wet, everything clumps up really good, so I had to go over the garden multiple times with the tractor, let it dry out a bit, and then go over it again to try to break up all the clumps. So we got a volunteer sunflower that we're going to go through and try to transplant it because it's kind of growing out of my compost pile here. And it's up to Drew's about shoulder height there. So we're gonna go see if we can successfully move it. Hopefully the transplanted sunflower will live. Time will tell. Here you can see me transferring some of the mulch and compost material over into a pot that we're going to use to grow horseradish in. Overall, we're pretty happy with how things turned out. We got the garden whipped into shape and are looking forward to a good, prosperous year. Running down here checking the mail and came across a bunch of wild blackberries. So these are all down our driveway. Also have a bunch of it growing in the backyard. Very grateful for that. It's really neat to see how far along things have come in the last month or so. These are our peach trees. You can see here where they're flowering out. And then fast forward to now, we've got beautiful peaches growing. So in a previous video, we had started all of our Walla Walla sweet onions from seeds. Here you can see us planting them out into one of our raised beds. This was from some weeks back, and now you can see how much they've grown, coming along nicely. And the garlic is looking really good too. So it looks like we had a bunch of pollywogs hatched. We had some frogs lay some little babies here. And this is actually in a puddle in our driveway. Kind of fun. Quinn and Davidson are still doing good. In the background, you can hear the chickens doing what they do best. This is the newest goat added to the farm here. This is Violet. She's 3/4 La Mancha, and we believe 1 part Boer goat. Hey Harley, smile if you like your new roommate. You're a silly goat. We've got some of our heritage breed turkeys that are growing up nicely. So we've been out busy in the garden. Out in the pasture, our Shetland sheep have been busy as well. Fiona just had her baby, and we just saw it moving. It's alive just about 30 seconds ago. Hear him? Good job, Mama. This is Fiona's first baby. So we would like to introduce to you Donald. And the next one's on its way. Good job, Mama. So far, best I can tell, just the white on top of its head. She's cleaning up the face right now. Very similar. This one doesn't have the white around the muzzle. White top and white down its nose. She's doing a good job cleaning them up. Look at her go. Oh, he's always getting onto his feet. This is awesome. One white foot too? On the right foot. Oh, actually both of her feet. Yeah.
Good. She's so loving. She didn't try to eat him.
I wonder if that's a little ram too.
Is it?
I think it might be. Let me go look. Ram.
Oh, you're kidding me.
the three amigos. Three musketeers. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I'll edit that part out. He's adorable. I just want to see him eat now. I read on a thing this morning that said something about once you pass a 12-hour mark, then there's almost no, like if they haven't been able to eat within that 12 hours, which is a lot longer than...
The first couple, well, from everything that I think it's like colostrum. They don't eat colostrum. Okay.
Did you see that?
Okay, look,
Little turbo racer. She's more concerned about getting them cleaned up.
well, it's important to get the eyes.
Yeah. I was just talking to Andrew. I'm so grateful that he was born now while it was sunny, even though it's breezy. Can you imagine if it was when it was 30 degrees, 35 degrees tonight or something? It's on. I think it found it. Yep. There's it.
That one's a good blur.
about an hour and a half ago. It actually looks like he's chocolate brown with a white top on his head. That is Petunia's little son. And we'd like to introduce to you Earl. Hi guys. They're full of it.
So look at him, guys. He's special.
Yeah, that little guy is definitely black.
Yeah.
And he's black.
That's brown.
And that's brown.
Yeah.
Come here. Hi guy. Come see me. You guys friendly? Hi, Earl. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here, buddy.
In the afternoon.
Yeah. Well, we hope you all enjoyed the update, and thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.